Wow, he did it.
Everybody join in!
Okay, sorry about that. Now, okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Like I was saying, thank you Deaf Dogs Eat Rice for the follow. And, you know the drill. It's time for another, Kingdom Hearts stream. I equipped the Mithril Saber this time. And yeah, basically it. Okay, so I remember last time I recorded this. Oh, real quick, sorry about the infrequent streams and how short they've been lately. This is gonna be another short one, just streaming one video. One video, what am I talking about? One world. But yeah, like I've been saying, personal life has been pretty busy. Working on a lot of personal projects that I want to get done soon. Silly cat. But yeah. Oh, last time I was talking about Naruto power scaling. And I basically came to the conclusion that either the 5 Kage aren't as strong as everyone's making them out to be, or the writing's bad. And I think, or like, the writing surrounding the characters' power levels is bad. Because the filler writers in the anime have no idea what the heck they're going on about. And everyone is written to be, like, at the War Arc level, even if they haven't earned that level of power. Jesus Christ. And I'm not talking like Rock Lee War Arc level, I'm talking like Naruto and Sasuke 6 Paths War Arc level. And I think that's really bad writing. Because again, if your story is all about fighting, in a normal story it wouldn't matter that much, but if your story is so really centered around like power and fighting, having the writing surrounding the levels, the characters' power levels being wacky is pretty bad. So yeah, I came to the conclusion that either the writing is whack or the 5 Kage aren't as strong as everyone thinks they are. And the act— oh wow, I just noticed Kairi is wearing Namine's outfit underneath her normal outfit. Took me so long to notice that. But yeah. And her haircut looks like Namine's too. But yeah, the powers, the writing is just kind of whack in that regard. Like, I don't think Boruto is complete garbage, but oh, they use this Kingdom Hearts 1 design. Nice. The scaling is just really whack. Or not scaling, the writing.
Donald!
Yo, Donald, put
Goofy.
the gun away. It's okay, dude.
Why do you guys look like monsters?
So yeah, an example of that is that, like, Boruto's Team 7
Seriously?
is like able— is like they're above Jonin level. They're able to take out like— so the 5 Kage were implied to be
Could
around
you guys take a few steps back?
War
You're
Arc
giving me
Naruto
the
level.
heebie-jeebies.
Like, that's the—
Come on.
if you
I
take
think our new
their
look
feats
could
during
turn
their
out to
fight
be lots
with
of fun.
Kinshiki and Momoshiki on face value, and don't add in any like extra factors,
Wonder
then
what
that would
kind of
make them
weirdos
around
live here.
War Arc Naruto level. Yet a character who's supposed to be like these clones who are supposed to be able to fight
We scare because we
what's
care?
they're called, the alien guys that friggin— the species that Kinshiki and Momoshiki are from. They're like supposed to be relative
They
to
look
them.
like us?
And despite the fact that they
Then they
were
could be
able to
trouble.
do damage to them with normal
I think we
punches
better
earlier,
investigate.
they're suddenly unable to do any damage and they just get completely mollywopped by the clone guys. Which implies that they're not War Arc Naruto level and that they're a level of power that would be more fitting for them. But then, Boruto and gang, his version of Team 7 comes through and just absolutely whoops that guy. So, like, either the 5 Kage aren't supposed to be as strong as everyone's making them out to be in Boruto, or they are that strong, and Boruto and Team 7, for some reason, are around War Arc Naruto level already. Either way, it's pretty weird, inconsistent writing. Like, either you're writing these guys to be like 6 Paths level, or they're not. Like, they're just so whack and inconsistent around that level. So yeah, again, it's like I've been saying. Either the writing is even more whack than we initially thought it was, or
That's fine. We got nothing to hide.
the 5 Kage and Sakura aren't as powerful as we thought. Oh yeah, because again, there's an enemy that Naruto and Gaara struggle against, that Boruto and Gaara's protege were able to take down.
Code 835. Are you
That's
trying
even
to
more
scare
threatening
that little
with
girl?
Monster Cloud.
Yes. I mean, no.
But yeah, that like
We're done
weirdly
with
implies
scare
that
power.
both
Nobody's
that like
getting
Gaara
Mike,
isn't
take
that
it
it either implies that Gaara isn't that
You
powerful
should
now,
too, Sora.
or that Boruto
see?
and Gaara's protege are like now around like way stronger than they should be. And then there's the whole thing with the time travel plot and like
Hello.
part 1
My
Naruto
name
being relative
is
to the
Oh, is that your name?
the alien guys whose names I
Nice
can't
to
pronounce.
meet you, Boo.
Like the guy who they fought in that crossover
You guys
special
really aren't
was
afraid of
like
humans?
insisted to be one of the strongest of the Kaguya-level aliens. And Part 1 Naruto was both stronger than Jiraiya with his one-tail form, and was, like, able to keep up with this guy. The, like, strongest alien dude. So yeah, the writing in Boruto in regards to their, like, power levels is really wacky
And this is...
and confusing.
Oh, we know. Mike Wazowski, right?
What's the matter, Bo?
So, yeah, Oh, the Unversed are also in their final mix colors. Except that guy, because they were never in a final mix game.
Huh? No. That's not the Heartless's emblem.
And how come I feel like I might have seen them before?
Baby.
Well, they aren't friendly.
Okay.
Stay here, kitty. We'll be back.
Those guys are right, Sully. This has got bad news written all over it.
Yeah, we gotta keep Boo
what else
safe.
was I saying?
I'm on it.
Oh yeah, Naminé having blonde hair, not having an X in her name, like, there's so many weird properties to Naminé, and they later ended up explaining that Roxas was special, compared to other nobodies, and Naminé seems to be special as well, but we have yet to find her explanation. Oh my god, Sully is dying. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that reminds me.
Don't come back. Calling fire.
This guy is getting massacred. Hey, stop that. Oh, you can't kill him while he has a party member in his mouth. Huh. Oh yeah, this thing isn't great at with physical attacks. Counter impact. Counter strike seems more appropriate for this character.
Nice, Sully. Even with those extra pounds you put on.
Still running circles around you, Butterball.
Kitty!
What?
I'm gonna go for a bike ride after I finish this stream.
So any idea who
I'm
those guys
also
were?
finally gonna catch up with My Hero like I've been saying I was
They
gonna.
couldn't have been heartless.
I've been watching Cowboy Bebop lately.
It's on the tip
Pretty
of my
good.
tongue. I remember the king told us something about
Not the
negative
Netflix version, just like
emotions.
the good one.
Oh yeah, them!
Unversed.
Uh-huh. A while back, the king fought a whole bunch of battles against them with the 3
Mm-hmm.
missing Keyblade.
Clouds!
The same
Clouds'
three that
freaking
we're looking
wing
for?
covering up the entire camera.
Aqua, Terra, and Ventus?
Wait.
Hey! Still, how come the Unversed...
I have
are
an idea here. I watched like the very beginning of the scenes, but I don't feel the need to watch like the whole cutscene. I'll replace the normal Buster Sword with the Kingdom Hearts variant.
Boo's back in her own
See
world.
now I'm fully
Good thing the last floor's not too far.
I'm fully immersed.
Let's see.
Oh wait, whoops.
You're gonna take a picture of me? Okie dokie!
Let's go get this map.
Keep it up.
Wait a minute. Cloud's sword has the freaking X on it. It's crazy how the Ultimania confirmed that the X on Kingdom Hearts 1 Riku's outfit is also the sigil. Which I guess that makes sense, considering the lore. Okay, so he's not weak to water at all. He's not a transphobia at all. My favorite Hideki Naganuma tweet. Hideki non-binary icon Naganuma. Donald! Donald, no! Donald! Oh no! Donald!
Cheese.
Donald! Okay, he freed himself from purgatory. Amazing. Oh my god.
Gotta send her home right now, or so help me. So help me. So help me.
So, Monsters Incorporated used to rely on screen power from human kids for energy. But now we collect their laughter instead. It turns out, laughter is 10 times more
This is
powerful.
the gnarliest outfit.
Kitty!
And we never figured it out without Boo.
Cool.
That was most sarcastic
Our
sounding
ship's
cool.
powered by laughter too. Guess we've got that in common.
So was not the machine.
I'm surprised it didn't smack him in the face with his
Come
wing.
on, I am not.
Guys, I'm not funny. I love how the Unversed know how to operate this machinery.
Unversed are back.
This is terrible.
Look, there's Boo's door.
Are these sound-alikes? They sound really good.
Go get Boo.
Like, I genuinely cannot tell the difference between these guys and their actual actors. Maybe I'm just not as good at telling the difference. Also, Sora's off, or Cloud's off screen, so I don't... Nice! I like what they did with Mike, making him like a... like... having him, distract the enemies and buff your party. I think that's a really good use of a non-combat character. Oh yeah, like I was saying earlier, Hideki Naganuma is now non-binary, which makes him, like, trans. Like, he's not transsexual, but he is transgender. Because, like, non-binary are included in that whole thing. We watched the process, and, like, I think he's also possibly bisexual as well. Because he left a tweet that's like, maybe I am gay. I like seeing beautiful boys, or something like that. Just like he's really into MILFs and DILFs. Like, older men and older women, I guess. We've, like, or, well, there. Actually, Hideki said that they don't mind being called, like, any pronouns, basically, so calling Hideki him is still accurate. But, yeah, we've slowly watched the process of this, like, person who's nearly 50 years old. Oh, my cat.
Right here.
Nice.
We've watched the process of them slowly discover their
Right to the
identity
door when
and
you're ready.
sexuality
Got it.
through people, like, crap posting online. It is the funniest thing.
I wonder where Boo's door flew off to.
And, like, also good for them. Like, it's like a perfect mix of things that are, like, sincerely good and, like, really funny. Like, Twitter helped a middle-aged person discover themselves. This has been the strangest journey.
Boo, hold on. Don't want you to get hurt.
Uh-oh, it's Francis. What was his name? Randall? Francis.
I just got a great idea.
Also, the mods that let you play as Aqua and Riku have gotten better. So those playthroughs might be coming up. right into it. I'll go ahead and kill these guys. Yeah. There's something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, take cover is the freaking triangle button. There was... Oh yeah, Hassan and Vosh getting banned. So recently, Twitch has, like, decided that, like... I mean, I guess it is a racial slur, but the C word, or the C slur is not... is like, that's a bannable offense.
It's offline!
Even if you say it as, like, a example of someone else using it, it's still, like, considered a slur. In the same way that, like, the N-word is.
Don't worry, I'll watch Boo.
Which, like, fair enough on it being a slur.
We gotta make Boo have to open the door.
I don't know about that whole it being considered the same as saying the N-word thing. That's a little questionable, but... Hassan did literally bait them into banning him over that, though. Like, do I need to move this closer? He literally, like, dared them to ban him, so I can't, like, be too surprised by them deciding to do that. And of course, Vosh used that as an opportunity to go on his, like, same, his, like, he does the same rant anytime the N-word gets brought up, where he's like, well, you see, back in LA, I had these, white friends who grew up around black people, and they said the N-word all the time, and the black people didn't care, only the white girls got weird about it, blah, blah, blah. Basically, like, just the same thing over and over. Like, it's the same... It's getting frustrating because it feels like he does that same spiel every other video, and, like, we get it. Because he even had a conversation about the N-word, like, on stream with this one black guy who was like, if that white friend of yours continued just saying it around people in that area where people were cool with it, then there weren't any problems. But if he started saying it in areas where people weren't cool with that, then there were problems. And, like, yeah. Oh, crap, I used the fire move on fire enemies. Nice. Very smart and cool of me. Which, like, yeah, that checks out. So that's, like, basically the gist of it, like... Like, he's gotten responses from, like, actual, like, black bread tubers. He's gotten opinions from, like, people, like... But he still continues to go on this rant, and it's like, alright, we get it. In social scenarios where people are cool with it, it's fine, but if you say it outside of those scenarios, then it's a problem. Like, what else do you want from this discourse? And then he keeps going on the rant, though. And it's like, dog, what do you want? What do you want? Like, if there was a black guy who grew up in a neighborhood with a lot of white people and had a bunch of white friends who were cool with him saying the C word, but he refused to stop saying it around white people who weren't cool with him saying that, I would say that that black guy is being weird about it, and that he should, like, stop using the word if people aren't comfortable with it. And same thing with, like, white guys who grew up, or, well, non-black people in general who grew up around, black people who were cool with him saying it, like, okay, yeah, I get it. You talk that way because people were cool with it. But, like, if you know you're in a scenario or, like, around people who aren't comfortable with you using it, or if you're, like, in a video or something like that, like, in any sort of public scenario where people aren't cool with that, you know it's, like, not a cool thing. So, if you keep insisting to do it while people have established that that's not a cool thing, then you're officially the one who's being weird. And that's, like, not the type of social behavior I want to influence or, like, normalize. Like, people insisting, no, I shouldn't have to alter my behavior depending on where I am. Everyone else should be, like, bend over backwards to become comfortable with the way I talk. Like, I hate that. Like, Vosh recently went on a rant about how, like, people on Twitter won't shut up about their sexual proclivities and how annoying that is. And, like, a large degree of social harm isn't being done by bottoms not shutting up on Twitter. But he still has every right to be annoyed by it because they don't know when to shut up about it. And that's like, same thing with people, non-black people using the N-word. It's like, yeah, a massive degree of social harm isn't being done, but like, it's still annoying, and they should still like, know when to shut up with that. And people are, it's completely understandable that people would be super annoyed by that. Ah! Okay, I'm just gonna hide for the rest of this. I have failed. I have failed. There is nothing for me here. I'm just gonna stay put. Alright, those Heartless like saying the N-word, and they did not like my commentary on it. No, I'm staying put. I'm good. I'm good. I am just peachy keen. I'm swell even. I like how they shoot once and then they just kind of sit there. But yeah. An error occurred. How long have I not been live? Oh, not very long, apparently. The Twitch police didn't get me for that, did they? Am I still live? Am I still live? No way, wait a minute. Error loading, please try again. No way! I didn't just get clapped, did I? Error while loading followed channels, please try again. What? What? Is that a problem with the Twitch app? I'm still live, aren't I? Okay, let me look it up on the browser. I didn't just get clapped, did I? I was avoiding saying it any, like, wait, okay. Okay, am I still live? It opened the Twitch app, which, as we've established, is not working. It didn't even ask me, hey, do you want to switch to the Twitch app? It just automatically swapped to that because that's how mobile works, which is annoying. Oh, that's super annoying. That's not what I wanted. That is, like, absolutely not what I wanted to have happen. Let me... Okay, let me open Google to see if I'm actually live. That's so annoying. Is it gonna open Google? Like... I can't see chat now. Like, I'm gonna have to, like, pause and look over at any time I want to see chat. That's so annoying. Like, what... What happened? It's not letting me use the mobile version of like, the browser version of Twitch. It's like... Oh, you have the app, we're gonna automatically send you over there if you click on anything Twitch-related. But the app isn't working. And neither is my computer. Hello? 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 Hello, I would like to actually be able to use my computer, please. Or not, or you can just, like, do this. That's nice. Okay, so if anyone comes into chat, I'm not gonna be able to see it. But, yeah, to conclude the Bosch thing. He keeps going on the same rant, and, like, he knows how people feel, like, about it. I think it's maybe just the thing of even other lefties who he's friends with don't completely agree with him on it, and that bugs him for some reason, so he can't shut up about it. Like, he just needs the validation. And like every video he's been watching, like I said, every other video just takes a hard left turn into him doing the N-word rant again. Like every friggin' time. Look at... Oh my god, look at what I'm doing to this guy. Oh my god. Okay, my entire computer's bugging out. Am I even live anymore? Like, I can't check on anything. I can't... Open the friggin... There, God. Okay, so it says okay. Now open Chrome, please. Oh, this is so... It's being so dumb. Open Chrome! Jesus. Oh, but yeah... But yeah, I don't think it makes someone like an evil, racist scumbag for using the word. It's just like, if you make that public knowledge that that's a thing that you say as a non-black person, people are allowed to have their opinions on it. And if you face social consequences for it, that's on you. Because no one, as it, like, you knew it was a big social taboo going in. In the age of the internet, where like so much information is easily accessed, there's no way you didn't know that that was a taboo. So if you decide to make it public knowledge that you say it, or like say it around people who aren't comfortable with it, and you face social consequences, then that's on you, buddy. Like, freedom of speech isn't freedom from all social consequences. Same thing with bottoms who won't shut up on Twitter, like, you're allowed to talk about your sexual proclivities, but if you never shut up about it and people get annoyed, then yeah, that is absolutely their right. Okay, and now my Twitch page on Google is struggling to load. What is happening? I didn't get clapped just for talking about this, did I? I didn't say the word. It says I'm live, but it refuses to load. It keeps giving me an error message. Is Twitch down right now? What is happening? Load! For the love of God. Cool. Okay. So, yeah, I just don't get to see if people are chatting right now. That's nice. But yeah, freedom of speech, not freedom from consequences. If you say it around people who aren't cool with you saying it and they treat it like it's a huge red flag, which it is. Like, knowing that people aren't wanting to perform a social taboo without, like, clearing it with the people around you and being insisted on continuing to do it, even when people around you aren't cool with it. That's a massive red flag, because, like, if you're willing to cross, a boundary that's, like, the most well-known social taboo, then, like, people have every right to think, huh, well, they're willing to do that, what aren't they gonna be willing to do, like, socially? And then, if they see that as a massive red flag, think that you're probably really annoying and inconsiderate and obnoxious, and avoid you like the Black Plague, then, well, that's completely fair.
There it is!
You knew what the potential consequences of saying it were. You said it anyway, and people made up their mind about how they feel about it, and yeah. That's completely fair. I don't know why Vosh keeps having to go on the same rant over and over. How do we not notice the giant What? Huh, I forgot that happened. But yeah. I don't know what he wants to get out of doing the same rant over and over. And recently he's discovered the Hoff twins, which makes it even worse. They're these, like, pair of annoying dudes who, again, like, say it all the time. Like, it's cool within their community, but they say it in videos and stuff, which are things that leave their community, so it becomes not cool, because, again, if you make it public knowledge that that's a thing you say, people are allowed to, like, form opinions and enforce,
How'd we take
like,
a wrong turn?
social consequences for that.
Who cares? All that matters is that it's the last turn that you losers are ever gonna take.
I can shoot fireballs. What is stopping me from literally just killing you?
A creep we banished for trying to collect screams by force.
But yeah.
He used to be booze scared.
How did you even get back here?
Oh yeah, so we discovered the Hoff twins because they randomly out of nowhere just showed up in the middle of a pickup artist video. I thought it was just gonna be a funny, wacky vid making fun of, like, pickup artists, and then suddenly out of nowhere these dudes just show up.
Starting today,
And then,
I'm
of
your
course, it takes a hard
Uno.
left turn into
Get the
Vosh
leaderboard,
watching.
baby.
And the title of the video didn't reference the fact that they were gonna show up at all.
In your
So it was like
dreams,
a Hoff Twins
my
jump scare.
laugh totals
They suddenly show
are
up, and
off
then
the
that, of course,
charts.
gives Vosh the perfect
Who
excuse
said
to go on
anything
his...
about collecting
Back in
blacks?
LA, I had white friends
I'm
who
after
said...
negative And my new friends have
which
kindly
was
invaded the
annoying,
factory to
because like,
care
oh
for
god,
me.
not this again.
Negative emotions?
And then it went on to the Kyle Kolinsky conversation,
Organization
where it was
13
like,
must
okay,
be
well, this is gonna be a nice
Laughter's
little
just
conversation about
not
neo-pronouns.
sustainable.
And then boom, another
Once
hard left
Junior
turn to the
chorts
racial
his last
discourse, and then
chortle,
boom,
you've gotta
another
start
excuse
over.
for Vosh to bring
But
up the Hoff twins
negative
and how people are cool with them saying the N-word and blah blah
energy,
blah.
sadness, give 'em
And then
something
the
that
Hassan
really
situation
breaks their
came
little
up,
hearts,
and then
and
boom,
they'll stay
another
soft forever.
another
You'll
excuse for
never
Vosh
have
to
worry
bring
about
it up
energy
and bring up the Hoff twins
We're not
again
gonna
and
let
blah
you
blah.
hurt anyone like that.
It's like, good God, give it a rest. Every other video, it's this. Can I go back to, like, is everyone having these problems? Like, please? Twitch, please, Twitch, for the love of God. Thank God, okay. Alright, I didn't just get clapped. But yeah, Vosh, like, that's like his new fixation. Every once in a while, he'll have a discussion with chat about something, and the majority of chat will disagree. Or, like, enough of them will disagree loudly with him. And I feel like it bugs him so much that when that happens, that he feels like he needs to go on these big, like, he needs to find any excuse to continue ranting about it whenever he can. Because it bugs him when his community doesn't agree with him on a thing. And it just becomes a new big thing. It's like the discourse around discipline, except with that, at least Vosh was, like, right and had a good point. But this one's like, okay, yes, we are aware that black people exist who are okay with the N-word being used by non-black people. We know that they exist. It is known to happen. Congratulations, you are getting through to the, like two lefties who didn't know that there were black people who were cool with that being said. I think he assumes that, like, people disagree with him because they've never actually put any thought into their positions. And I think it is always good to put thought into your positions, right? And not just go by a dogma. But a lot of the times, people disagree with him because they put the same amount of thought into something that he did, and they came to a different conclusion. Oh, whoops. Rising Spiral. Gotta check my abilities. Yeah. I can't see chat, so if anyone's talking, I'm sorry, I can't see you. I'll do Fire Boost. I feel like that's what I like to use more often. Ooh. Full MP Blast. Insane. Item Boost. Stun Protection. Second Chance. Oh, wait. Sick. Yeah, other people put the same amount of thought into their positions as he did. They just came to different conclusions. So he ends up going on these annoying rants all the time, and it's like, the same arguments made over and over, but I think he's just, like, beating it into his audience's head until they, like, are more... It's either for his own satisfaction, or, like, trying to beat it into his audience's heads.
What's with the machines?
And it's like,
Gone
we get it,
totally
we know what your
bonkers.
position is, you don't have to
There's
go on
no
this
way
rant
we
every
can take
time.
Boo through here safely.
This must be what Randall meant by improvements.
Yeah, and another thing with the, black people who are okay with it
Nothing
being
we
said,
can't handle.
like,
Sully, maybe you and
I've
Mike
talked
should
to
take
people who
Boo
were,
someplace
like my
that's
brother, for
safe.
instance, who were cool with, their
Right.
white friends calling them that, but when they got older, they were like, hey, wait a minute,
If you find
I'm
any
not cool with that
treasure patrolling
anymore,
those
I've
gates
changed
and
my
smashing,
mind.
That should do the trick.
That is no longer a thing that I like.
Oh, I see a machine up there.
Invincibility frames, go!
Past the stairs.
But yeah. And on the, Everyday Bean Struggle podcast, Afro Sinju and his friends, like a mostly black podcast, Afro Sinju and his friends talked about how, as kids, they didn't... Why are they walking on the conveyor belt when they can just go around and, like, do less work? Afro and his friends were talking about how, like, Hispanic kids used to always say it, and they didn't question it as kids. But when they got older, they were like, hey, wait a minute, why were they saying that? So yeah, it's possible that some of, maybe the black people who Vosh knew growing up who were cool, people saying that, still feel that way now, or maybe they've changed their mind. Either way, that type of anecdotal, those types of anecdotal explanations aren't...
I can still fight.
Oh my god! Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, that was a close call. Jesus Christ. I gotta be careful. What even happened there? I took 1 billion damage all at once. Oh my god. That was insane. Yeah, that type of anecdotal evidence isn't great because I'm not cool with it. A lot of my family members aren't. I've talked to a lot of people who aren't. Vosh has seen a lot of black people on his streams and stuff who aren't cool with it, so, like, yeah, I know that certain parts of LA people are cool with it, but, like, and, like, the people who know the Hoffmans are cool with it, but, like, if we're using anecdotal evidence, we have more examples of people not liking it, of black people not liking it, than of black people liking it, so... As far as the anecdotal evidence goes, we win, if that's what we're going based off of. So I wish he'd stop using that example, because it's, like, not good. But, yeah. So basically, I don't think, like... I'm not even making the argument that, like, a non-black person can never ever say it ever under any circumstances. It's just, like, know who your crowd is, know whether or not they're cool with you saying it. Don't perform social taboos in places where you know that they're not gonna be okay, or that you suspect that they're not gonna be okay. If you do something in an environment where people aren't being bothered or affected by it, then that's cool. Like, I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily cool, but it's none of my business. And if you make it other people's business, then that's now your problem. Sucks to suck. Stay mad.
Sora, look.
Cheese.
But, what? Press the button. But, yeah. And hopefully Vosh has had his fill of making that same argument over and over. But seeing as though, like, the C-word discourse is now a thing, we're probably gonna have to run into a lot more of that with him.
Kitty!
Ah, there you are. Oh, that paint was kind of growing on me.
I wonder if I use mods that get rid of Sully and Mike, like what'll happen during that paint scene. Oh, but yeah, that's basically my whole rant on the thing. Just like, don't be weird about it. Also, he brought up, like, in his rant about, like, a K-pop star accidentally mouthing it while singing, which I don't think is that big of a deal. Like, honest mistake. Like, I agree with, he read this one tweet by a black girl on Twitter who was like, seems like an honest mistake, just make this the first and last time. That was her exact wording, and of course Vosh twisted that into see, the actual black person doesn't care that much, and it's like, yeah, she wasn't claiming that she was like a horrible racist for saying it, but also she wasn't saying it was okay. She was saying let it be the first and the last time, as in she's not cool with her using it. She just understands that it was an honest mistake and isn't gonna, like, make it into a huge thing. Which is kind of my position on it, too. Like, honest mistake, not gonna make it into a massive thing. It's like when VTubers say it by accident. It's like, yeah, if it's not your first language, you run into issues like that. It's okay. Like, just, now that you know, try to do better. Or, well, like, that phrase sounds a bit condescending, but, oh, the footprints don't match at all. That's weird. Now that you know, and, yeah, like, not a huge deal, with the mistake thing. Oh boy, this room is gonna be a pain. This fight's gonna be annoying. I just know it. Oh god. But yeah, he was like, only the white girls would get weird about it in LA. In all my experiences. Which, like, again with the whole anecdotal thing, we've seen examples of, we've seen many examples, including on that stream, of black people who aren't cool with non-black people saying it, so it's like, Vosh, we know that it's not just like a thing that white girls get upset about. We know this. There are people in your chat who are black disagreeing, like, and like the race, I don't usually think that the race of the person making the argument matters as much as the argument itself, but for some reason he kept bringing up the race of the people in the argument, making it sound like I don't know, like that's the thing that mattered the most, even though we had seen numerous examples of black people not being cool with the word being used on his stream. So it's like, dog, we know that in terms of anecdotal evidence, based off of the race of the people arguing, that you don't even have the majority vote in this scenario. Yes, we know certain parts of LA, blah blah blah, but people in chat, people, the girls whose tweet you read, people you've discussed, and people in videos you've watched aren't cool with it, so like, please. Please. I was hoping that would also heal Mike. Oh wait, it did, nice. And also, if, oh god. If a black guy and a white girl are arguing about the N-word, and the white girl has better arguments, and the black guy's arguments are just, but I'm black and I'm cool with it, so why are you being weird? Then, like, the white girl won that argument. Like, it doesn't matter if the guy's black if he has the worst arguments I've ever heard in my entire life. You ever hear, like, black conservatives do that, where they'll be like, well, you see, as a black man, and then they'll give the worst take you've ever heard in your life? Like, Vosh of all people knows, for a fact, that, like, the race of the people arguing don't matter nearly as much as their actual arguments. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I'm ranting a lot here, and I don't know how the YouTube viewers are gonna take this. I don't know if I'm gonna cut politics completely out of my videos, or if it's just gonna be a thing that I'm, like, open and honest about. I'm not gonna be a political streamer, I'm just gonna be a, politics and controversial, topics exist, and I will talk about them if I feel like doing so, streamer. But yeah. If the white girl has better arguments and all the black guy has is, I'm black and I'm cool with it, that she has the better arguments and is winning that debate. And Vosh knows that, because several people have tried using the id poll, I'm a person of color thing on him, and every time he's Cloud, he's rightfully been like, why does that matter if I have better arguments? So yeah, like, it's weird that he himself would start defaulting to the races of the people arguing. Unless it's like a rhetorical strategy, because he knows that in discussions like that, people default to that. But like, I don't know, it's like, I hear the worst. Oh god, this fight's gonna be annoying. Alright, everybody huddle up. Mike, Sully, what was that? I said everybody huddle up. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for my MP to recharge, because this fight's gonna be pretty interesting. Yeah, it's frustrating, because I hear the worst arguments I've heard in my life from a guy who I know is intelligent and good at making arguments. And he'll say things that, like, contradict his own philosophies just to justify the whole, like, justify the whole thing. It's like, if you have to contradict yourself that much to make the argument, then maybe it's not the best, and you should just let this one go. Like, you're not always gonna have- oh, wow. This is a random grabbable ledge. You're not always gonna have the position that people agree with. There should definitely be a save point before this giant horde fight, by the way. That's definitely an L on the side of this game's design choices. More save points before horde fights would be nice. But yeah, I hear him default to the worst rhetoric strategies
Once we
ever
get through here, we're
when he
clear.
talks about the N-word.
Yep. This is the central control unit for the whole factory.
There's
Now,
the
what do you
whole
say
idpol thing.
we get out of here?
Yeah, relying too much on idpol and antidotes.
Whoa!
I never noticed the
Show
song
a
that
little
plays here.
finesse.
This is a really nice song. Maybe because I skipped this cutscene so much.
Rats! Randall must have messed this up. Nothing works.
I might name this video The
Maybe
Return
it
of
would be
Red Rants.
faster to just break it.
I used to have this series where I went on big rants like this.
Hang on! Think I've got a better idea. If we can just short it out, the lock will disengage. And lucky for us, Boo is a walking energy generator.
I want to see Cloud make the funny faces.
That might work.
Oh my god, Mike being covered up by the
You're
wing is so
MVP, Boo.
perfect.
Ooh.
Yeah, the worst arguments I've ever heard in my life. Whenever that happens. He should be dead. That should have bisected him. He should be dead. He should be dead. Mike Wazowski's freaking dead. We killed him. We killed him. He's gone.
I'm on it.
I might have to, like, edit this video in a very special way. Ah! Alright, things are going great already, I see. Get out of there. Get out of here.
Calling fire.
Oh wow, they really staggered from that counter. What the heck was happening over there? Like, I kept hearing the get hit noise. Oh my god. We are messing him up. Okay.
Calling fire.
There was something else I was gonna go on about with this whole, like, Bosch inward rant that he keeps doing, and how we should just give up on it and accept that it's not a thing people are comfortable with. I think that's just my ultimate conclusion. Just like, we get it, you're the tactical inward guy. But I don't think society's not really feeling those tactics right about now, so maybe just let that one go. Also, these are a mix of several different Cloud voice actors, I'm noticing. Some of these are his remake voice, and some of these are his Kingdom Hearts voice. Oh snap, that thing sniped him. Oh boy, hi, hey fellas. At least this game, while there are a ton of horde fights, this game gives you a lot of tools to deal with large hordes of enemies, so... I mean, they knew what they were doing, kinda. But yeah, I think I'm done talking about this for now. I could have more to say, potentially, but... I honestly think I'm kinda done. Like, yeah. Through going on this rant, I have, yo, Sonic Blade completely cheeses this guy. Yes, they don't know how to deal with Strike Raid. Nice. Yeah, he stays in hit stun forever. Thank you for healing Sully, Donald. I say as if you can hear me. But yeah, I am a Vosh fan, I just don't always agree with him on things. Ow! And I think that this is a talking point that he should retire. That's basically my Vosh inward rant. Like, just retire the talking point, it's not going anywhere. You're not really adding much new to the discourse. And you keep going on the same rant over and over again, and it's getting repetitive. But I mean, I guess, if anything, it's helped me make my arguments against the use of the word more sophisticated. Alright, you know the drill. Sonic Blade. You know what it is. You already know. Prank him, John. Get out of here. But yeah, this whole situation was relevant to Twitch, and I'm streaming on Twitch right now, so it felt like maybe I'll put like a trigger warning or something on this video in particular, since I talk about like stuff, you know? Like giving a trigger warning specifically for Vosh. But yeah, society is not yet ready to get tactical. Maybe in 60 years, it'll go, but...
It's no use! We need a bigger burst of laughter!
And I don't think that's putting a timetable on another man's freedom. That's just, like, social taboos and consequences. Like, very reasonable... It's not, like, weird virtue signaling, it's just, like, putting... people setting very reasonable boundaries for what social behavior is and isn't okay. It's like if I said, like, you not being comfortable with bottoms talking about liking getting railed on Twitter is, putting a timetable on their freedom.
Should I have gone with ping pong?
They should be free to do that, and you shouldn't criticize them for it. Like, no, you're allowed to be annoyed and criticize that. That's a very reasonable boundary. Even if they're not causing major social harm, you have the right to be annoyed by it and advocate that they stop.
Do you get it?
Yeah,
And same thing with the N-word, except it has, like, the added racial implications on it.
The size of a dinner plate.
Oh, fine!
You're supposed to be doing this.
I am once I'm warmed up.
Someone called him unfunny online.
Special.
Huh?
Yeah, this video is gonna be,
If you
like,
insist.
different. I might even put, like, an age restriction on it or something. Wow, he did it.
Everybody join in.
Cloud's resting neutral expression.
Sora's aiming for your job.
Speaking of Cloud, I played Smash,
You boys aren't gonna leave without saying
okay,
goodbye.
what is stopping me from
Give it
cutting
a
your head
rest,
off right
Randall.
now?
You're not gonna get
Besides
away
the
with
fact
this.
that, like, Sora... Well,
We'll stop
no, in the
anything you
Pirates
throw
world,
at
he
us.
helps Jack kill a bunch of people,
Maybe
so...
you will. Or
Maybe
then
I
again,
am
maybe
down
you
for murder.
won't. I have still got an ace
I could
up
literally
my
just
sleeve.
cast Blizzard and you would be annihilated.
Now, I command you to destroy them. Huh?
I like how this guy has his own theme
Hey,
song.
come on.
But Axel still doesn't.
Move. Move, you stupid.
Looks like your ace is a joker.
Joker? Persona? Oh yeah, back to Smash.
Pile of junk.
I had to stop playing for a few days because it was just getting so frustrating
Hey!
getting mollywopped online.
Just leave him.
But after a
Don't
while,
think he can cause us any more
I
trouble.
figured out what the key is.
Besides,
I was too in my
we
head
gotta
about it.
focus on getting
The
Boo
key is to
home.
not think.
You're right.
Like, I was getting so in my own
Boo's
head
door
about
has to be
every single
somewhere in the
move and
vault.
getting really self-conscious
Head
about it.
outside and go through the power
And then I went
And get to
online,
the
I just
door vault
stopped
that way.
thinking. I just, like, kept holding at the opponent. Leaning into them. And refusing to put any more thought into it than that. And that started working, honestly. Like, the first match I SD'd and died. But The second match, I went up against a Cloud player, two-stocked them. Last match, I went up against that same Sephiroth player that I lost to the first time, and then I managed to beat them. I almost choked towards the end, but I managed to pull it out, so... or pull it off. So yeah, I might play a little bit more today. See how it goes. Wolf is really fun because it complements my don't think too hard playstyle that I've been adopting. Yeah, really thinking about how I'm gonna handle this because I like... Should I have a second channel, or... I don't know how I'm gonna handle this type of, like, discourse, like when I'm talking about political issues and stuff, because I don't know if that's what I want my whole online presence to be. I don't think I've said anything controversial or really disagreeable. Like, I really don't think so. Like, all my takes have been pretty cold. Let me put on some of this new equipment, because, yeah, I have been getting thrashed lately, and it's, not cool. Strength up, magic down. Nah. No thanks. Wait a minute, what? Wait, why am I giving him the magic ring? And why am I giving him the strength thing? Yeah, magic ring. And then give Goofy the Valor ring. Obviously. And they already used their potions. Darn it. Is there anything good to buy? I already have the Kupo coin. Hey, yo! The swag gun? Swag shield, swag gun. Strength down, magic up. Goofy. Okay. Wait, I should probably also buy some more equipment while I'm here. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna handle this one. I got into some annoying discourse lately. You will find the crustiest discourse imaginable in, YouTube comments. Like, don't bother trying to have a political discussion in the comments of a YouTube video. I should have known better than to even try that. Because of course you're gonna get people who, like, half listen to what you're saying, and then go on a rant that has nothing to do with what you just said. And it's like, well, you tried to perform, like, complex discourse in a YouTube comment section. What were you expecting? So that, I have no one to blame but myself for that not going well, because of course it wouldn't. Actually. Okay. So that ups my resistance to everything. Yeah, Goofy doesn't have enough equipment, so I'm gonna give him some of that. Yeah, that, like, seeing someone completely misinterpret my argument and, say some random nonsense, like, basically talk down to me as if I didn't know what I was talking about, when they were in fact the ones who didn't listen to what I had to say, was so annoying that it made me want to never touch, like, become one of those streamers who never ever touches politics or subjects like that. Like, you know how Vinny, Joel, and Jerma, like, never talk about politics ever? It made me want to become one of those guys. But I think I'm gonna become, like, a streamer who, when it's relevant, talks about it. Like, the whole C-word discourse is relevant on Twitch right now, so... yeah, I'll just be one of those people who doesn't hide under a table and pretends like politics don't exist. But I'm not gonna make a point of constantly talking about big, controversial subjects, because I honestly can't, like... too much internet discourse, rots your brain.
Disregard code 835.
A lot of times you get the most volatile, toxic form of an opinion. Like, the quippiest, most memeable version of it, because that's what does the best on the internet. And what does the best on the internet isn't always what's the best, just, like, in general.
The whole factory.
It's just what works the best with, like, online algorithms.
Right now, we just have to keep moving.
So yeah, proud mode is harder than standard, who would have thought? Actually getting, even with my advantages, I'm getting challenged, so. Gun Donald. But yeah, when politics are relevant, I'll touch on them, but most of the time I just want to talk about literally anything else. Among Us? Yo, Among Us. Among Us. These guys freaked me out as a kid. That guy in the back is literally Among Us.
7216, unidentified life form sighted.
These guys are our specialty.
Yeah, back off, Among Us.
Start putting that fire out.
Oh, well, what was that about fire?
We're gonna need water to put the fire out.
Oh, I looked at my menu for like a full minute and still cast the wrong thing. Okay, ice works. Cool. Oh my god. That was so funny. I can still hurt them like that. I can reach you now. Come here. Die. No wonder they give you the item with fire defense right before you get here. Why don't more Cloud mains just do ladder combos? Alright, that was your daily smash drill. You got it. Also, DIing is, like, the save MP by using a hose.
Thank you. You did great.
Yes, sir. We'll be on our way.
Mike and Sully are the new CEOs, by the way.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Was I talking about Smash Brothers still? Yeah, I'm gonna try the more, the not thinking and lean into your opponent, technique, and see how that goes. Some people know how to deal with that, but if I'm approaching the level where people know how to deal with that technique, then, like, I'm dealing with top-level players anyway. Because I feel like 7 times out of 10, the just, like, lean into them and press buttons technique works. Like, I'm just way too in my own head. What's this stuff? Oh, odoring. That's funny. Let me get out of camera mode. There we go.
Requesting backup. We need help containing the fire.
Apparently the monsters, they don't actually, like...
Unidentified life forms.
Okay, here's some monsters ink lore. Odorant doesn't actually make them smell bad, it's just named that. Like, things that smell bad in our universe also smell bad in theirs, but instead of saying they smell rotten, they say they smell fresh. It's just a lingo thing. So they don't canonically stink. But Master Chief does, apparently, because he canonically pees in his suit and it smells bad. I don't know why they confirmed that, but they felt like we needed to know that information. What move does Donald have that got replaced with Stop? That's so bizarre. Like, they had to make their own custom graphics for it and everything. Oh, there's still more enemies. Yeah, I need more EXP, because apparently my defenses are very flimsy. Have I unlocked any more abilities? Let's see. Traction extender, combo master, that's right. Combo boost. Yeah, I thought. There we go. That's good. Ah! I don't know why I do that. That's like the most annoying thing to do while yawning. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna just end things off after the Monsters Inc. world. Someone made a costume for Cloud and Smash based off of this Kingdom Hearts outfit. And, like, the cape physics work. It's insane how, like, the Smash mods have gotten all... I mean, I guess people have been working on this stuff for 3 years, and they're... Now that the final patch is out, they're finally able to do this stuff. Like, simple cosmetic hacks, not, like, things that help you in gameplay. I was never able to figure out how to hack Smash 4 and, Brawl, so... Now that I have better computer knowledge, maybe I'll be able to mod Smash Ultimate one day.
Going beyond the call.
Wait, this is literally just the Mickey Mouse thing. Why am I bothering? Yeah. Apparently that, the randomizer hack has gotten even more progress done to the point where it's no longer just items, like normal items that get randomized in chests. Whole entire keyblades can be inside chests now, which is awesome. Okay, so the fire guys need to use Blizzard on them immediately. I like how the CDA is literally the CIA. Wait a minute, is Sora now a CIA operative? Like, or what's the name for people who help them? He helps the monster CIA in this game.
We can do this.
The fire is ready.
Don't come back. Sora, do something. Put the fire out. Calling ice.
I'll just murder them, don't worry.
Don't come back.
Get out of here. Can you believe that blocking and dodge rolling was ever a thing you had to unlock in this series? Thank God we've come a long way since then.
Don't come back.
Just like I taught you, he says. Oh my god. Oh wait, I don't have enough MP for that. Yo, Donald! Based Donald. Oh yeah, I can now open the Cmod menu.
This way.
I think I can basically just get going. Wait a minute. Wait, am I going the wrong way? I'm pretty sure I just went the correct direction. That was on purpose. Yeah. I did that. Alright, this guy will be cheesed. Holy crap! Bye-bye. Jeez. Oh my god.
Kitty!
I'm pretty sure maintenance hasn't finished patching it up. This way.
Wait a second. It's the door vault.
Monsters at Work has a
What'd I
consistent
tell ya?
joke
Sure, nice job, Sol.
where,
Seriously,
like,
if I didn't know any better, I'd say
Water
you
Noose, the
actually
previous
ran the
owner, was
place.
like the villain.
Thanks,
So they have this
Mikey.
consistent ongoing
Alright.
thing
It's
of,
not much
like,
farther.
monsters apparently died on the job here. Under Water Noose's supervision. Like, there are like 60 different monster, like... Well, not 60, that's an exaggeration, but like a bunch of different monsters who just straight up died on the job. Because Water Noose was like an evil scumbag. And didn't have like proper safety regulations. Which is a good way of showing that the previous manager of your business was the villain. Well, there goes those guys.
The door vault's right through there.
Fire physics, fire lighting cloud looks really cool. I am making the fire situation worse. Also, can I? I cannot. Okay. Mega ETH. I could just use that. Oh, magic boost. AP boost. Yo! Okay, cool. Or I could just do this and wait for it to come back. Wait, is the save point coming up?
What's this black joke?
Gorge, it looks like some kind of trick.
Kinda. I watched the Scott the Woz Disney Infinity video. Is Goofy seriously never playable in it? Like, they never made a Goofy figure?
We should work
That feels so
together and
weird.
find those- Door.
I feel like if that game wasn't Toys to Life, it would have had a better chance. Like, if it was just normal. Because the Toys to Life model was just not sustainable for a long period of time.
Everybody look for Boo's door.
If they did, like, Disney Infinity 4.0 nowadays, but, like,
Didn't you learn your
I
lesson
don't know,
with
it's
that
like...
pile of junk fiasco?
I feel like there's a way they could pull it off without the Toys to
I
Life model.
learned a lot.
And have it be a big mega crossover between all their properties. Because there's a screenshot of Aladdin talking to Yoda for Disney Infinity version 4.0.
Wait, Mike. Something's
Like, they
different.
finally were gonna let the Disney characters talk to each other and stuff. But that got scrapped, sadly.
Oh, please. It's just more junk.
But, considering they own everything, we might at least get something cool out of it in the future.
And unversed!
Donald is packed and ready.
Mike, time to reach down and let the scary out.
This remix of this song is so good, by the way.
Oh, I'm ready, Sully.
I'm ready.
Finally. This is exactly what I need to take over the company.
I think I'm gonna make
But
the
first,
thumbnail of this
I am
video.
getting rid of you.
Donald flying through the air. Ah, crap. Wait, no, I didn't get the storm cloud.
Calling ice.
Nice.
Don't come back!
Oh my god, that shreds him. Oh, he hates Sonic Blade. Yo, cheese threat unlocked? Okay, not quite. He is recovered. Yeah. Okay. That, whatever that combo was. Why don't more Cloud mains use, that? I mean, that's essentially his up B, actually. Like, look at that. Okay, well, you saw it. It was Cloud's up B. Oh, this. Yeah, that's basically his up B. That's Climb Hazard. Cloud, where are you? Cloud.
Don't come back.
I wish I had enough for another one of those. Jesus. He is a... This guy's having a horrible day. Oh wait, do I have to have full MP for a link? What? Oh, I was in a sub-menu for some reason. Oh, these guys drop MP. I'm gonna focus on fighting them for a second. Stop it. Give me MP. Give me that MP. Give me. I need MP. Give it here. Come here. Okay. Let's... I haven't used any of these yet! Oh wait, this is gonna open the mod menu. Whoops! I had a dream that I was playing 0.2 when I accidentally opened the C mod menu, and I spawned in as Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know why Sonic was fully modeled in 0.2, but it was an interesting dream. Any day now, this will work. Just you watch. Just any day. Just any day now. Eventually, you know, it'll happen. You just gotta have faith, you know. You know, this was the worst one to decide to use. I could have used literally any other one, but I was like, no, it has to be Simba, the one who opens the mod menu. The one who takes forever because he's loading like every single mod in the game. Not my best idea. I can see that now. Well. We'll just listen to this remix of Unforgettable until I'm allowed to play the game again. What is going on? You see the big number 2 in the background? The new funny number. From the makers of 69 and 420 comes... RIP ear users. I have this cool little stress thing that you can squeeze. See that? I also have this, like, little alien. Pretty cool, right? I got this a few years ago at, like, a space museum thing. I also have a gun, like, a golden gun. Like, it was just, like... I don't know why I took this. Like, it was free at a garage sale, so I don't know. Like, it looked kind of neat, so I can make the alien strapped like Donald. Like, look at that, huh? Strapped alien. I don't know why I have this, like, model of a golden rifle. It looks cool, I guess. I'm not even really a gun guy. I hope that's not like a red flag if I ever get like a date over here. Like she sees the tiny golden gun and she's like, ah, nope. Not this guy. Finally, Jesus! Oh my god. Where is he? Please don't tell me he despawned him. Okay. Wait a minute, is he not even remotely weak to fire? He's weak to Blizzard because he's a fire-type enemy. Wait, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I didn't do the finishing leap. All that for nothing. Wow, that was the lamest thing I have ever done in this game. Wow, that was the worst decision-making I have ever displayed in this game. That was terrible. Don't come! Don't come! Should I mess with this cutscene? Dare I?
Why? Huh?
Look, if the mod menu is gonna be open, I might as well take advantage of it. Why not? Just like, if this is a thing we're gonna have to deal with, I might as well make the most of it. Please don't crash the game. For a second, I thought he was just gonna punch him in the face. That was great. Oh my god, the dark side is still there.
And in you go.
You can hear him in the distance.
There's no place for you here anymore, Randall. Now we're in the business of making children laugh.
Where's Riku?
You think it's funny? Hilarious! The more that you whine, the funnier it gets.
Later.
You clowns are gonna be sorry.
Oh, Dark Riku's comedic timing.
One more.
Are you kidding?
Later.
Oh, this is easy for it. Come here, you. Oh.
Later.
Shut up, stop!
So long, smell you later.
Unstoppable!
Shut up! Oh my god, he's changing the lighting.
Now we just need to do one last thing.
One more!
Hang on.
Stop!
I have a way to lock him out.
Whoa! Look at him go!
One more!
Oh! One more!
Later!
Shut up! Later!
One more!
I'm dying! I can't! This freaking guy! Later! This freaking guy, dude.
Later!
Stop! Comedic timing Riku. Oh my god. Later! Also, the blue and red eye on Goofy. I wonder if that's a Yuzora thing. Are the other guys I spawned in? Yes, they are still here.
Time to go home.
They are still
You
here.
must be tuckered out.
Oh my god.
We'll play together real
Until the little mod menu tab goes away. I'm guessing he's still there. Oh, that's so funny. Later! Oh my god. Holy crap, that is the funniest thing. Later! Oh my god. Ouch. Oh, final note. I consider making people uncomfortable, so contributing to social harm. Yeah, so contributing to social harm argument. I think I'm also covered there. Because he also made the argument about how, like, being racist against, like, white people or sexist against men can, like, while it doesn't enforce social harm, it, makes them uncomfortable and, can hurt their feelings. Which, as trivial as that sounds, it's important. Like, I think wanting to hurt people's feelings or being cool with that, or being cool making people uncomfortable, makes you a pretty crappy person, and you shouldn't do that. And the same argument can be applied to the whole N-word debate. So yeah, by his own logic, it's just, like, not a cool thing to say.
Who are you?
But anyway, Vanitas is here.
Gotta say, that strange facade had me fooled at first, brother. Oh, wait a sec.
Oh yeah, you were at the cathedral.
That cloud
And hey,
outfit
who are you
had
to
me
call
fooled
anyone
for a second,
strange?
Ventus.
Say, do we know
But
this
I can
guy?
tell because you two have the
We
same
haven't
haircut.
ever met in the flesh. I am Vanitas.
Oh, this is the part where you spout some mumbo jumbo and disappear, right?
This whole world was powered by Scream. They
I can't
converted the
spawn anyone.
screams of human children into energy. And this very company was what made it all happen.
I love how
It's
this
as
franchise
rich a
actually
source
uses
of
the
negative
lore of
emotion
the,
as we'll
like,
ever find.
they're actually, like, good at
We
using the
already
lore of
stopped
the
doing
stories
that.
they came from
Did you?
in conjunction
Then
with
how do you
everything.
explain all these canisters of surplus Scream? This facility was everything I could hope for.
Most
And I was
franchises
lucky
that
enough
have
to find a
crossover
pawn
characters just, like,
whose heart was
do the most
darkened by
lazy,
thoughts of
disappointing thing
revenge.
with it. But
You mean
these guys
Randall.
are consistently, like,
All
good
Randall
with it.
ever cared about was winning. And this guy took advantage of that weakness.
My heart is made of just one thing. And the unversed collected enough screams and sadness from those children to
He's powered by
reconstruct it.
pure hatred.
Yeah, and the whole time they were trashing our company in the process.
He's made of haterade.
But even with all this negative emotion, my heart is
So
still
the correct way,
intrigued.
the chronological order to
I
watch
need
Monsters
something
Inc.
else.
is, Monster University, Monsters Inc., Kingdom Hearts 3 Monsters Inc. cutscenes, and Monsters at Work. That's the canonical
The
order.
half of me that sleeps on.
For Toy Story, it's Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2.
Vanitas! Huh? Huh?
Oh, I forgot that happened.
Ventus.
Kingdom Hearts 3
Place to
cutscenes,
slither off
and
to.
Toy Story 3, then 4.
You insignificant speck.
Or maybe it's between 3
What are you
and
talking
4.
about? Oh, you wouldn't remember. When you were little, you formed a special bond with a boy named Ventus who joined with your heart.
A boy who's actually like hundreds of years old,
Is he
apparently.
saying that one of the missing Keyblade wielders is inside Sora's heart?
How is that possible? Now, you will return Ventus to me.
I wonder what Vanitas even plans on doing with him.
Donald, Goofy.
Maybe just
The
like
king
absorb him
told us
into his
about
heart
this.
so that he can be like a whole
Ventus
being.
wasn't able to defeat Vanitas.
I wonder if they have
They
plans
struck
for the
each other
characters they
down,
got rid of.
And then the king said that Ventus's heart never returned.
Also,
to
we're
him.
watching Yeetus Vanitas this time around. Also, the doors that they throw him into are the different worlds in this game, which is a fun little thing. So, like, these doors canonically go to different Disney worlds, which is funny.
Join your heart with mine.
Made you look.
Also, Haley Joel Osment had to work extra hard not to sound like Sora, voicing both of these characters in the same scene.
Let me go.
He's a really... People give him a lot of crap, but he's a good voice actor. Like, if no one told me that they were voiced by the same guy, I wouldn't have been able to guess. See, that's Arendelle. That's, the Tangled World. That's San Francisco. And I think this one's just a plank. What if that one was Castle Oblivion? They accidentally send him directly to where Ventus is.
We owe ya.
Okay, but now that the Yeetus Vanitas scene is done, I can go ahead and skip. Okay.
Sorry for all the headaches we caused.
Don't mention it. And actually, it was kind of nice having a little adventure for old time's sake.
Yeah, the flying and the falling. And hey, let's not do that paint thing again. But nothing like running for our lives to get the heart pumping.
I had a great time.
Donald, all you did was complain.
I did not.
Any chance that we can drop by again?
The door's always open.
And maybe Boo can join us.
Yeah, Sora just has, like, free travel between worlds now.
Yeah. Bye.
For the record, I still get the most laughs.
Happy exterminating!
Oh yeah, they lied about being exterminators. Cool. I'm definitely going to be using that one more than I used the Mithril Saber. But with the costume I'm wearing, it was more appropriate to use the Buster Sword from Kingdom Hearts. But after this, I'm just going to head to Twilight Town and end things off. I'll take a nice bike ride, get something to eat, watch or read the rest of My Hero Academia. If they're not still on hiatus, that is. Because I haven't read it in months now. It was starting to get pretty... It'll do this thing where it has ebbs and flows of, like, really slow parts where the characters are just kind of training and talking. And then when it kicks off super hard. Like, I think it's a good series and I enjoy it a lot. I just wish the pacing was more balanced. They've got that Kingdom Hearts 3 pacing. But yeah, I'll catch up with all that.
We should go to the Realm of Darkness.
No way!
You can't go there until you get the power of waking.
That's a bad
Come
take,
on.
Sora.
We have to do something. If we don't act, the organization's gonna win.
Oh.
Sora, do you even know how to get to the realm of darkness?
That's the one time where
Well,
Cloud's
we're doing the
expression has
can-do.
been appropriate.
Tell you.
Just that little,
Nope.
like,
Not until you complete your own mission.
I wish they'd mentioned this stuff during the worlds more. I keep making the same talking points over and over again. I'm voshing it. See, Haley Joel Osment does a great job with this game.
Huh?
He does not sound like a 15.
Riku?
There are some teenagers who have really deep voices.
Is this a bad time?
Enzo.
Yeah. Haley Joel Osment stands out a lot in this game. In particular because the voice direction as of late hasn't been the best. Especially with Riku. Riku's had some great... He does really good with young Riku, but with older Riku, his performances sound a bit dry. Like, he put all of his energy into the young version of the character. Which somewhat paid off because the later is like the funniest voice clip.
Tell me, will you stay here?
Oh yeah, I love it here. I love constantly being on the edge of death. Oh, this place is great. I still stand by that Mickey didn't leave her there on purpose. Like, we saw from the earlier cutscene that all they heard about was, they literally didn't have time to find her before then. In the earlier cutscene, they said that, she went to go chase after Terra, and then seemingly disappeared. Yeah, they really should have paced out these cutscenes better. They clump them up so much.
What's up?
Ship just got a message from Merlin.
Is someone setting off dynamite outside?
Hey, Shipper. Hi, Sora.
Hi, Chip. Does Merlin need us for something?
Yep, I think it's got something to do with some kind of book.
Oh yeah, and this is the Winnie the Pooh world, which I've still never done. They did such a good job of modeling out the Mickey room. No way Mickey's read all of those books, by the way. Okay. I'm gonna save the game and end things off. I can't entirely blame streamers who don't want to ever talk about political stuff. It's different when it's like an extremely relevant thing and it's super jarring when they're not talking about it. Because sometimes there's like a very obvious correct take. It's like, come on, if you can't even have that take, then at that point it's a little bit cowardly. But if it's like complex stuff, then honestly I can't blame them for not wanting to have that be discussed, because God, it's difficult. People have so many weird fringe takes and like will take one little thing you say and turn it into like a complete misinterpretation of your positions, and yeah. So I'll try to be as sparing with these types of conversations as possible, but it felt good to get my thoughts out there. Especially when, with how relevant this type of discussion is on Twitch now. But yeah. Yeah, I'll see you all later. We'll see how this stream gets received when people start watching the VOD and see it on YouTube. But yeah. Welcome to the chat room, it says 3 times. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time.